In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 15, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Yankees versus Colorado Rockies. The Colorado Rockies play host to the New York Yankees on Saturday night in a showdown from Coors Field. The Yankees had an interesting first half, as even though they have a winning record, continue to sit in 4th place in the division. For the Rockies, last place in the American League West appears to be where they'll find themselves this season, though that doesn't mean they won't want to find a win in this one. Heading into the weekend, these two had last squared off in 2019, with New York taking 2 of 3 games, but with so much time in between meetings, both teams now look quite a bit different. The records are showing a bit of a difference here, with New York going 21-19 on the road thus far, while Colorado is 20-24 inside of Coors Field thus far. Looking at the last 7 games for these pitchers, there's a large difference, as Clark Schmidt is 2-1 with a 3.34 earned run average and a 1.18 WHIP in 32.1 innings, while Connor Seabold is 0-4 with a 7.41 earned run average and a 1.41 WHIP in 34 innings of work in that span. While both lineups have struggled at times this season to overcome injuries and find production, the pitching matchup expects to be the difference in this one as New York finds the win. Schmidt finished the first half looking like one of New York's top arms, while getting to face a Colorado offense will allow him to continue his run of allowing 3 runs or fewer. On the other side, Seabold has struggled quite a bit, especially of late, which will allow a regrouped New York offense to take flight. Expect the Yankees' big names to find success in this one as they roll to a weekend victory. So the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. These two offenses are far from elite, but after averaging nearly 9 runs per game combined, while adding in some rest over the last week, finding some runs shouldn't be an issue. Seabold has struggled to pitch with much consistency for the Rockies this season, as allowing at least 8 runs in 2 of his last 4 starts will give the Yankees plenty of offense. This group will be able to tee off on the righty, and even just a marginal night for Colorado's offense, we'll see these two combine or the over again. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Los Angeles Angels. A pair of teams chasing the top spot in the American League West continue their first series out of the All-Star breakout on the West Coast. The Houston Astros are on the road as they play the middle game of a 3-game series with the Los Angeles Angels Saturday night. Houston dropped 3 of 4 at home to Seattle heading into the All-Star break, losing the finale of that series 3-1 Sunday afternoon. Los Angeles was swept in a 2-game interleague set on the road against the Dodgers, falling 10-5 in the finale last Saturday night. This article was published prior to the conclusion of the series opener at Angel Stadium of Anaheim Friday night. The Astros have hit the money line in 25 of their last 42 away games and the run line in 26 of their last 42 away games. Houston has hit the under in 38 of the last 68 games. Meanwhile, the Angels have hit the money line in 5 of their last 19 games and the run line in 38 of their last 87. Los Angeles has hit the under in 18 of their last 26 games. When looking at the pitching staff throughout the month of July, there is a clear and obvious difference. The Astros are 16th with a 4.5 team earned run average, while the Angels are last in the sport by almost a full run with a 7.29 earned run average thus far. There is also a clear difference between these offenses with runners in scoring position, as Houston is 6th with a .814 OPS in those situations, while Los Angeles is 18th with a .735 OPS. The Angels flopped heading into the break as injuries have taken a toll on their everyday lineup. Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, Brandon Drury, and Zach Neto have all missed time leading into the break, taking some of the protection for Ohtani out of the lineup. Detmers was shelled by the Dodgers in his last start, and he has had his issues with the Astros in his career. Meanwhile, Valdez continues to pitch well despite it not showing up in his record. The Astros are chasing down the Rangers for the top spot in the American League West, and that means they need to take advantage of teams that they are above in the standings, with the Angels fielding a depleted lineup and Detmers scuffling. So the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. Houston has seen the under post a 45 to 44 to 2 mark in their 91 games entering Friday's action. The Astros are 13th in the majors by averaging 4.58 runs per game this season. That number bumps up to 5.02 runs per game on the road. Houston has an average total of 8.63 runs per game this season, and the number climbs on the road as their average road tilt has an average of 8.93 runs per contest. Los Angeles has seen the under go 43 to 2, 42 to 6 in their games entering Friday's game. The Angels are 9th in the majors by averaging 4.87 runs per game, a number that drops to 4.51 runs per game at home. Los Angeles has an average total of 9.64 runs per game, and that falls to 9.52 runs per game at home. When Valdez pitches, unders tend to follow on the scoreboard. Lean toward the under in this contest. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Seattle Mariners. The 2023 MLB betting action goes on Saturday, July 15th, with the Detroit Tigers facing off against the Seattle Mariners in the American League battle at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. The Mariners know Michael Lorenzen well and are 1-3 for 4-9 with a couple of home runs and 13 RBI against Detroit's All-Star. Last season, Lorenzen emerged victorious in the Los Angeles Angels' 8-7 win at T-Mobile Park. The Mariners tortured him for 3 earned runs on 4 hits and 2 walks across 5 innings, and Lorenzen gave up a solo home run to Julio Rodriguez and a 2-run dinger to Carlos Santana, who's now with the Pittsburgh Pirates. On the other side, the current Tigers are 5 for 1-6 with 1 home run and 3 RBI against George Kirby, who's 1-1 in 2 career starts against Detroit. The Tigers hold an 87 WRC plus against the righties in July, so Kirby should fare well in this matchup. The Mariners own a 127 WRC plus against right-handed pitchers and 124 WRC plus versus the Southpaws in July, and I'm looking for their offense to make a difference. So the Seattle Mariners to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I don't like the totals in this series. The bookies set the line at 7.5 runs in each of the first 2 contests, and that's a tricky wager given the Mariners' recent form. Seattle's pitching has been outstanding lately, and the Mariners have finally shown signs of life at the plate. The Mariners' bullpen sports a 1.8 earned run average and 2.78 Fahrenheit IP in July. On the other side, the Tigers' relievers have thrown 41.1 frames so far this month, notching a 4.57 earned run average and 4.15 Fahrenheit IP. Detroit has a few solid arms in its pen, so I'll take the under. I don't like the totals in this series. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.